Hi everybody, welcome back to my second video on my YouTube channel. So last week Iron Maiden released the new album, so this is the best opportunity to rank the albums with the new album from worst to best. Number 17, here we go. No Prior to Dying. This is the only album that I don't really like, no matter how much I try to listen to it. I just feel it's not Iron Maiden. The only two songs that I do like on this one is Tergano and Mother Russia. The rest of the songs are really weak. Following from this place, I really enjoy hearing the rest of the albums. Firstly, the lead singer on this album is Blaze Bayley, and I'm not a big fan of his voice. Personally, I don't think it's fit to Iron Maiden. Yet, my favorite songs on this Virtual 11 albums is When Be Lightning Strike Back, Don't Look to the Eyes of the Strangers, and one of my top favorite songs, The Clansman. I'm not a big fan of Paul Di'Anno voice, but this album has some really nice songs like Phantom of the Opera, that is one of the best songs ever, and Remember Tomorrow. Now we are with Fear the Dark. Fear the Dark has some really weak songs like No Part of the Dying, but some good songs like Be Quick or Be Dead. I really like From Here to Eternity and Afraid to Shoot Strangers and Just Be My Guide, and one of the best songs ever, Fear of the Dark. The Killers, this is the first album with Adrian Smith. Now, the album is sound a bit unique for Iron Maiden. The album has a good style. I love the instrumental part of the songs, The Ides of March and Genghis Khan. And my favorite song on it is The Killers. Then we have additional albums with Blaze Bayley, The X Factor. This one is better than the Virtual 11 album. The lyrics are much more heavy, and so it is the sound. My favorite song on this album is The Sign of the Cross, which is one of my top favorite songs of all time. Number 11 is The Final Frontier. The Final Frontier has some weak parts as the opening of Satellite 15 with the drums and some other songs that I don't really like. However, it has some great songs on it. Like I really like the song El Dorado and The Talisman, and one of my top favorite songs of all time, When the Wild Wind Blows. Now the best 10 albums, and the task only getting harder, but listen, every album here can be number 1, so it's no big difference from number 10 to number 1. I love them all almost equally. So number 10 is Brave New World. This is the album when Bruce Dickinson and Adam Smith come back to the band. Really great songs on it. My favorite is The Wicker Man, Blood Brothers, and one of the best songs for me, The Nomad. Dance of Death, the album that comes after this, is also, to put it as number 9, the next one. Another great album. My top favorite songs on this one is No More Lies, Passchendaele, and Dance of Death. The new album that came out only last week, I think I will rank it as number 8 so far. This is a great album. I really like the new album. My top favorite songs on this one is Stratego and Time Machine, The Parchment, and Hell on Earth. Number 7, it's The Number of the Beast. Now this is the last album with the drummer Clive Barr. I really like the drummer. I think he brings much more to the drumming style than Nico McBride. Like you can feel it in The Prisoner, for example. Great drummer, rest in peace. My favorite songs on this album is The Number of the Beast, and also one of the best songs ever, if not the best, Hallowed Be Thy Name. However, I don't like the song Gangland. I think this is a really weak song. The next one is Peace of Mind. Now, this album has some weak songs together with some of Iron Maiden's best songs, as for example, The Trooper and Flight of the Icarus. In this album, play Nico McBride or replace Clyde Bow. Nico left a good impression already in the drum section in the first song where he gets there. That is also one of my top favorite songs of all time. Number 5, it's The Book of Souls. The Book of Souls is a long album. It's released on 2 CDs, especially because the songs Empire of the Cloud, that is the best and the longest song in the album that lasts 18 minutes. The other songs that I really love on this one is If Eternity Should Fail, While in the Black, and Tears of the Cloud. In number 4, we have Power Slave, with one of our many best songs, Rhyme on the Ascian Mariner. And another masterpiece is Power Slave. Our song in the album that I really love is SSI and Doris. My number 3 is A Matter of Life and Death. I really like The Reincarnation of Benjamin Bragg. It's my all-time favorite song together with How I Be the Name. Another masterpiece is For the Great Good of God. Another song that really I enjoy to listen to it, especially live. And also Burning Sun and 1,000 Suns is another masterpiece. Really an amazing album. My number 2 is Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. The opening song Moonchild is maybe the best opening song in all time, seriously. It just make you feel want to listen to the whole album without stopping in the middle, because this is like a concept album. It feels like it's like one big story, and also the other songs on this album like Seven Sound, Seven Song, it's really amazing song. And here we go, number 1. My top favorite album is Somewhere in Time. Now I'm gonna tell you why exactly this is my number 1. Is because this is the only album that I don't have any weak song. Like for example, if I will take the most weak song like Sea of Madness, it's still great song. So this is an album that I love to listen to it, and without skip any songs. It's always an album that I want to listen from the beginning to the end. And also I have a very good memory from when I was in one of the live concerts, lucky to be on stage on Heaven Can Wait. And well, it's very hard for me even to say what is my favorite, but I would say I think it's Alexander the Great and Catch Somewhere in Time. So I hope you like my ranking. You can tell me what do you think and what is your favorites. So till next time, see you.